Hey there, it's Lisa Tarquinio here, and today I want to share with you 2 tips on how to launch a successful Facebook ad. And also, I'm going to share with you some examples of ads that I created that one was okay and then one that was a little bit better. Okay? So, tip number 1, I want you to think about what will speak to your audience. Now, the best way to do this is, again, to go back to your avatar, and for those who don't know what an avatar is, it's your ideal client. And the best thing to do is think about yourself and creating that avatar. And think about the struggles that you've gone through or are going through. Think about your pains. Are you looking to lose weight? If you're in the health industry, things like that. So you might want to write down some ideas of some headlines, like 5 tips on how to lose weight and whatnot. Okay, so you want to also provide value in your headline. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you want to think about being consistent with your ad. So what that means is that whatever wording that you are using in your ad, it's also going to be using in your lead page if you're using a lead or a capture page, and what your delivery is. Okay, so you want to make sure that the wording is consistent. Now, why is this? Well, this is where the bonding of your relationship with your client is formed. If you are not being consistent, then this is where the bond breaks. They're like, well, I don't trust this person because they're not delivering what I thought I was getting. Okay, so that's a major thing in creating any kind of ad. So now I'm going to show you some examples of some ads that I created last night to kind of show you and walk you through a Facebook ad. Okay, gang, so before I get started in the ad section, I want to go over here and I want to show you, this is the ebook that I'm going to be promoting. Okay, so but I've created an ad for this page, for this lead page that I created, and I also created this one. Now this one I'm targeting towards a specific audience, so this is why I have 2 different lead pages. Okay, so we're going to go back here and I'm going to go scroll up to my ad manager. So your ad manager is on your home. If you go to your home newsfeed, you can see ad manager on the left hand side, and then what you can do is you can create your ad. And I'm not gonna really go into into too much detail, because I want to just basically show you the different ads that I created that again, is targeting to a specific audience. All right, so I'm gonna dive right in here. Now this one I stopped and then I started again, just to show you some details of the ad. Now this one, okay, I'm going to tell you, it's not the best ad, but it has a pretty decent click-through rate. It's 2.778, okay? And also, this is not too shabby either. It's 61 cents per website click, so that's pretty good as well. Now, I want to show you the information that I have here. Now so my target audience for this lead page here is for moms, okay? Which stay-at-home moms is one of my avatars. And I said here, branding yourself, creating an avatar, and your daily action guide. Now, some people might have no idea what branding yourself means, or what an avatar is, or daily action guide to what. And I was actually surprised that I had a pretty good click-through rate, even though, you know, this was so very, very generic. And then here I do have, and although it says everything that, you know, that's congruent to my page, it's still not being specific enough, if that makes any sense. And I'll show you here. So it says learn step by step on how to get started on your Facebook, on your own fan page, step-by-step actions to start connecting with your audience, and bonus more training features. Oops. And bonus more training features. Okay. So again, not like this was pretty congruent to what they're being pretty congruent to this capture page, but I want to get a little bit more specific. Okay. So let's go back to our campaigns, and I'll show you here. Now these ones I just created, and I thought about my avatar. Okay, so my avatar for this one is struggling moms. Now, let's see here. I want to show you that one second. I'm going to show this one first. Now again, this is being a little bit more specific than the other one, and it says learn how to build a profitable business on Facebook with these strategies. And then I went into more of detail of what they're expecting with this ebook. Okay. So I said ebook, this free ebook reveals, and here in my advanced options, this is what they'll be reading. Learn what branding is and how to properly build a brand on Facebook, and how to target your audience in your daily action guide to start you in the path to success. And the bonus is in-depth Facebook training for free. Okay. So again, you only have a limited amount of characters. So, but you know, again, that's for different training. This is just basically saying, this is what I'm getting out of my ebook. I'm targeting towards a certain avatar. And then, you know, and then what I want to show you is, again, we're testing this. This one is now saying, are you a struggling mom? So this is more specific than the other ones. And again, all the same information here. I'm just testing this right now. It says learn how to build a profitable business on Facebook with these strategies. And then again, the show advanced options. I changed it a little bit because I didn't mention anything about it in ebook. So here I just said my ebook will teach you branding, how to build a brand on Facebook, and how to target your audience, and your daily action guide to start into your path to success. So I changed my wording a little bit so they know that they are getting an ebook, and that, you know, I'm not just giving something out of thin air. Okay, so that is one avatar that I targeted towards. So, and again, I'm going to be testing between these two to see how well they perform in the next day or two. Okay? Okay, so I want to show you one more ad that I created. Now this one is non-gender specific, but it is targeting towards a certain audience. And I created this image here, and I'll show you that in a minute. But one of the things that I just want to point out here is that your text cannot be more than 20% of your image. So that is one of the big no-nos of Facebook. So I went on to canva.com. If they have a Facebook ad template, which I plopped in, and then I just kind of had fun with this. And here I just kind of created a little image of myself on mywebface.com. And I was playing around with it last night and just kind of had a lot of fun with it. So they didn't really give a lot of options as far as clothing, but that's okay. This is just for demonstration purposes, right? And then I also have a picture of the book, and again the title, and now it's all ready to be implemented into my Facebook ad. We're targeting towards this particular one. Again, this is non-gender specific, but it is targeting towards a specific audience, which is someone who's looking to build their brand online and just looking for some guidance on how to do that. So that's pretty much what this ebook is all about, right? So we're going to go into our Facebook ad and I'll show you. Now this is very similar to the second image or the second ad that I created earlier, and the only thing that's really changed was the image and my target. So again, I have my image here. I have, again, the pixels are 1200 by 627. And then my headline says free ebook reveals, and goes into more specific details. This is learn how to build a profitable business on Facebook with these strategies. So, and I still have 15 characters left over, so if I wanted to modify that or add a little bit more information, I could. But with the text here, that's going to show up on this part. I'll show you because I have it in the mobile news feed. It's going to show up on top here. And then you'll see here, it's going to have the headline, the free ebook reveals. And then I'm going to show you the advanced options. In the advanced section, it's going to be more descriptive. And this, I believe you have 200 characters that you can work with. So I used up everything. And it says, learn what branding is, how to properly build a brand on Facebook, how to target your audience, and your daily action guide to start you in the path to success. Okay, so again, it's pretty much the same wording that I used in the previous, but my target is different, and therefore my image is different. Okay, so this is all about testing and see what's going to work best. And that's pretty much it. So so if you have any other ad questions or anything about Facebook, feel free to reach me out on facebook.com/Lisa C. Tarquinio. And until next time, guys.